roundupping all these cover crops off. My experiment. Terrible blackgrass problems though. Putting a bit more water on, we're putting 3 litres of, well, it's roseate, but it's Roundup, glyphosate per hectare, and we're putting it on at 2,000 litres, so we get a real good sort of coating on the leaf. Get everything under the canopy, because some of them brassicas, as in white radish and rape, has sort of created a big plant, and there's little black grasses underneath. So we're putting quite a water volume on. But yeah, loads of bloody deer down here now. They aren't making a mess. They've enjoyed the white radish though. They've really favoured them over winter, so it's given them a lot of things to eat. A lot of chickweed. Hell of a lot of chickweed in bottom of there. But anyway, I've been speaking to someone. Apparently chickweed is a right good cover crop. It produces quite a lot of nitrogen, so they reckon. So yeah, quite interesting. There's 5 there, and there was another 4 going other directions. So Christ, they've had a breeding session this last time. Yeah, I'm sadly getting rid of the food source. Yeah, this is how it's ended up before we've terminated. This was our bought mix. It sort of consisted of some ryegrass, which is there, which has grown like mad actually, that Westerwald ryegrass. They call it, don't they nickname it 60-day grass? You can get a cut of grass within 60 days. If you put it in at spring in growing time, you can get a crop in 60 days. And then you've got, I think these are white radishes, which has got, I mean, they were in good time. We didn't drill them till, oh, it was well into September, but look at that little critter. That's, I think, I hope we haven't made a rod for our own back. And then we've got, I think that's a fodder radish, and them are just simple stubble turnips. And yeah, I can hear you all saying, bloody hell, why aren't you letting someone graze this off? And yeah, I sort of tend to agree with you. There's a lot of wasted food, but you put your sheep in here, they'll paddle it down, and there's a lot of black grass underneath the canopy, you see, and if they damage them as well, you aren't going to get a true kill with your Roundup. So yeah, there's some right foliage. I think that's a fodder radish. But yeah, you imagine all your cattle or your sheep munching on that, leave it another 3 weeks, there'll be some right dense canopy. But yeah, quite pleased. And now this is the bought mix, quite expensive actually. It was about £25 an acre. I could have that wrong. I'll have a look at that one. And then this was our own mix, which was just oats and rape here, which, yes, I've been told, look at the damage. Look at the damage on the rape, which is slug damage. So we're definitely going to have to treat it with slug pellets. So yeah, we'll see anyway. Oh, it's kept the structure of the soil together and probably stored all nutrients, because it's well drained in this field. It stands quite wet but well drained. The outfall of this field in yon corner, it flows an unbelievable amount of water all winter, so obviously that's top water getting down, so it'll carry a lot of your nutrients, so that's ending up that way. So hopefully next year I want to get the crop off. It's off in with spring barley. I want to get the crop off and straight in with something, I don't know, or even toying with the idea of spreading something in the crop. I'd like to get some kind of 24-metre spray with some applicators on, so I can go and blast it in the canopy of the crop maybe 2-3 weeks before we harvest it. And then when we do harvest it, just be careful with wheelings, paddle as least as possible, and hopefully there's something underneath growing when you're combining. You know, not to affect your straw or anything like that, but just gives you a fortnight, 3 weeks head start. Look at the ryegrass here. Whether my roundup's going to get down here, I don't know, because there's that much bloody foliage. We'll see. I know you only need a speck of glyphosate. Oh, there's quite a bit of moisture now. That'll do the job. Just at a farm of ours at Burnby, and just packed up. There's a few jobs I want to do. I want to have a look at this wheat. It's not real thick. We're a bit unhappy how it's come, but I think it was partly my fault. I had drills set at a low seed rate, and for one job I never altered it when I came in here. But anyway, it is what it is. But I think actually it's a lot thicker than I thought. And we roll all our wheat, so what I'll do, I don't think you'll get a chance today because it's going to rain, but we're going to I'll let Phil come or Ollie come and roll this in next sort of few days, and hopefully it'll make it tiller and just pack it down a little bit. We've done a few experiments with double residual chemical this time, and I think, to be honest, it's it's done its job, as in, well, I can't find, there is odd blackgrass plant in here where we've single passed it. This is one there. And one there, but where we've double passed it, there's none. But it's been a bit hot on the crop because there's a distinct line. If you look back from here, there's a little square here. There's a distinct line, can you see, from left to right? On the right there's a few more plants, so it has been a bit hot on the wheat, so I don't know. We'll see how successful it comes, you know, it progresses from now, because I mean, your residuals grow out, run out of power in spring, and your crop needs to take over, you know, so it keeps the rubbish at bay, sort of thing, in the blackgrass. But yeah, but anyway, it's done its job on the blackgrass front, but it is a bit it's been a bit hot on the crop, it looks of things. So yeah, I just want to pop up. We're drilling some beans next week. We've got a contractor lad in with a Claydon drill. Come in, put them a bit, we can't get them deep enough. So yeah, I just want to paddle across that, and I want to paddle across a couple of fields what I need to round up. I'm nearly sprayed up roundup wise. Just got about, well, it's 35 acre here just to finish off. And then we're done, that box is ticked, but it's a terrible mess. As in just a lawn of blackgrass, I'll show you. But we false seed bedded last year, or even last back end. We even rolled it, you know, and everything's come. It's, you know, so we'll have a good kill. And if we drill it, we'll just direct drill it, so we don't disturb it again. And see what happens. But not easy is this land. I mean, there is some light land in this field, but on the hill, I mean, this is the foot of the walls. If you can, this is where it comes out of the Vale of York and starts to get a little bit hilly. It's only hill we've grown farm, and then beyond us it goes higher and higher onto walls, Yorkshire walls. So yeah, say it's only 6 o'clock. It's lovely to be out and about. Oh, I'm knackered. Halking up that hill. Springs have about stopped. Yeah, it's been running downhill all winter. Don't think there's any, because you could see it fizzing at bottom, but I don't think there's any activity now whatsoever. But I'd notice all bird prints around it. Wildlife's using it a little watering hole. This is the field what we're pouring beans in. We mucked it actually. We shouldn't have done really, because obviously beans don't need any extra nitrogen. They produce their own nitrogen, but the Roundup has made a real good job. Apart from a few bits like this, don't know whether they're getting a little bit resistant to the glyphosate. I don't know, but it's rife with buzzards up here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I've just disturbed out of this wood. So yeah, this is another one of our wild insect mixes, because because it just grows nothing at the top of this field. What with blackgrass and water issues, the bottom of the field where it seems to get away is not so bad, but look at the blackgrass here. This is one at better bits. Just proves though, when he come downhill, we cultivated half of it and then didn't cultivate this, and where it's just stubble, there's blackgrass, but there isn't half as much. So we're going to get a better kill on there, but I don't know, this bottom I never want to be ploughed again. I'm hoping to get some muck up here and get some muck blathered on this bottom and get probably spring oats in again and see if we can sort of improve the structure, and then same again, same as that field there, get a cover crop banged in it, blow it into its canopy. I don't know how to do it yet though. I mean, I was toying with the idea of, well, I had one, a 24-metre sprayer. We were going to put like a Lely drill box with a hydraulic fan drive and try and blow it down the booms, but whether you get enough wind to blow it that way from the Lely metering system right down the booms to 24 metre, I don't know. Whether if you're putting small seeds you'd be alright, but a big volume of seeds I think you'd bung up pipes up. But it's all ideas in my head. But failing that, there's a contractor nearby with a Frazier buggy. We can get him to blow some down. Well, put some on with some applicators. But it's all cost though, isn't it? I know it's saving you money and keeping your soils alive, and it seems to be the future at the moment. But not everybody's going down that route. But people think I'm mad, like. Corn looks well next door. It's got a lovely colour on. He put that nitrogen on real early, you know. I'll tell you what, it's got out of every bit of it, I think. So it's a little field of rape up at down here at Burnby, and looks really good. It's growing like mad. In fact, it's had its first application of nitrogen, and it don't want to be long before it gets another kick, because before you know it, it'll be too high to do. You know, like spread of distal being among canopy, how it grows. In fact, you can nearly measure it growing every day. Really watch it grow. So yeah, very pleased. A little bit of damage down here from slugs and pigeons and an end there, but it's all there and it'll make a crop, I think. And just going into this 6-row barley. I think it's barnstorm. And a bit thin here where we've turned with drill, but it's a little bit thick in middle, I would say, out. Well, it's a lot thicker than it was last year, and last year the same field was an absolute bumper crop because I combined it with Tucano while Phil had COVID, and it was a right crop. The thing, well, combine says it was doing over 4 tonne, and counting trailers it probably was. It was a hell of a crop, so we'll see. But this wants some muck this time. It's had muck for a lot of years, and it just wants, we're going to bring some pig muck down here and give it a mucking. Keep it fertile, like. We had a disaster with our water main, what feeds our bullock grasses up there. When Phil first started working for us, he dug this dike out with a little digger. Didn't know about this pipe, chopped straight through it. Anyway, it was running all winter. I think we got a bill for 5,500. Which was a bit of a disaster, but anyway, live and learn. So he keeps clear of it now, and thanks to my mate Denzel, who came and sorted us out on one Saturday afternoon, because it was all strange fittings and only him could dupe jobs. So yeah, one of life's heroes. Just gathering scarecrows up, because before you know it, rape will be over the top of her and then you can't find it. Just noticed this one bloody has better shirt on than sometimes out working. So might rob it off it.